Breaking news, fresh twist as Tinubu's attorneys file emergency order to appeal ruling of magistrate judge ordering Chicago State University to release Nigerian president's academic records. So we understand that Judge Gilbert had actually ordered the Chicago State University to immediately, or so within 48 hours, release all the Tinubu's certificate in the university to the court, so that they can turn it over to Atiku, and then he can use it in Nigerian court. So sequel to that, Tinubu has filed an emergency order to appeal that instruction to stay action. Let's see what he has to say. Fresh twist as Tinubu's attorney file emergency order to appeal ruling of magistrate judge ordering Chicago State University to release Nigerian president's academic record. A U.S. magistrate judge in Chicago has mandated Chicago State to furnish academic records central to a political dispute regarding the presidential election in Nigeria. Subsequently, lawyers representing Nigerian President Bola Tinubu swiftly filed an emergency appeal against the ruling made by Magistrate Judge Jeffrey Gilbert. Now, Tinubu's political opponent, Atiku Abubakar, asserts that the document indicating Tinubu's graduation from Chicago State University in 1979 are not genuine, and this, according to Abubakar, constitutes grounds for invalidating Tinubu's electoral triumph earlier this year. So the university attests to Tinubu's graduation from CSU. However, it cannot validate the diploma since it serves as a ceremonial document separate from a student's official academic record. Oh, so it's a ceremonial document. Abubakar, who came in second to Tinubu in February election, has persistently contested the results in Nigerian court. This legal altercation in Chicago forms a part of that challenge, thrusting CSU into the midst of an international political dispute. Now, in Nigeria, Abubakar, a former vice president, and the People's Democratic Party contested the results before the nation's presidential election petition court, and the challenge was dismissed, and Abubakar is currently appealing the ruling to the country's Supreme Court. So Abubakar alleged that Tinubu presented a counterfeit Chicago State diploma to the country's Electoral Commission prior to the vote, a move that, if proven, could disqualify him. Recognizing the pressing timeline due to the ongoing legal battles in Nigeria, Gilbert instructed CSU to furnish pertinent documents this week. Tinubu's legal team is taking steps to postpone this process, querying Gilbert's jurisdiction as a magistrate judge to issue a conclusive ruling. Through an emergency motion filed on Thursday, Tinubu's lawyers are seeking a review of Gilbert's decision by a U.S. district judge. Okay, so this is exactly what they're trying to do. So obviously Tinubu knows that the records are not straight. What he submitted are wrong. Right from 1999 that he came in as a Lagos State governor, he has filed fake documents up till now. And this one has caught up with him because at Lagos State government, nobody could contest that with him. You know, he's the chief chairman of the state. But at national level, the interest gets larger and more stakeholders got involved. And that is why this one is taken up to the United States to fight the case in the country where the school is resident to release those documents. And now, having found that if they release it, he's finished. He will be disqualified. All this guy is doing, he will be gone. He is now appealing that instruction, that judge instruction for CSU to release the document. And now it looks like they have put it on hold a bit. And this is a very serious one, I tell you. And he's appealing it on the premise that if he release, it's going to cause an irreparable damage to his personality, to his record, and to his presidency ambition. And so for that reason, they have filed that appeal, and the appeal judge has now asked for immediate stay, has asked to ask the CSU to stop the action immediately until further notice. They need to argue it further, and they also need all the parties involved to file a more detailed defense to that judgment. Someone said it is a fraud man that is ruling Nigeria. What are they appealing for Tinubu's certificate not to be released? And Nigerians will stand akimbo watching APC and Tinubu destroy Nigerian image. What a country. That is how bad it is. And so we say, I welcome you. Oh, no, that is something different. See how we are washing our dirty linens in public. This Tinubu is a total fraud. What is he hiding? I can even publish my own BSc certificate in the dailies to prove I got them. Yes, this is actually getting embarrassing for the president and his legal team. Why would somebody who is sure that he attended Chicago State University be filing an order to prevent the release of his academic record? I feel very uneasy as a Nigerian citizen because the person involved happens to be the president of my country, which is very, very bad. Why? If truly you attended Chicago State University, you don't need all this mess up. It only in Nigeria, Agbero is ruling people, including dead president. Very bad situation we find ourselves. As always say, are we trying to hide anything? Tinubu, being a brilliant student, will surely come out unscratched. If I were him, opposition would have long been silent by declaring publicly all my academic qualifications and school attended. After all, Uthman Danfodio, in one of his famous quotations, said that conscience is an open wound. Only the truth can cure it. Exactly. So let Tinubu bring what he has out now. Somebody say, God bless you for saying the truth. Yes, for saying the truth. That is a very good one. Another person is saying here, I wonder if truly Tinubu had nothing to hide, why is he wasting time and resources blocking legal access to his academic qualifications? Owner of genuine academic records should be willing and available to dispose it, okay, as and when required. Academic record is not for private knowledge, but the world. So Mr. Tinubu should be free to release if he is convinced he has nothing to hide. That will instantly put the opposition to shame. The guy has something to hide. Yeah? If this man have result from that university like he claimed, there wouldn't have been any need telling the university not to release details of academic records. This alone speaks volume. What are you hiding in truth? So the truth is that this man is a fraud, head to toe. You can imagine how all the drug issues, everything about him is fraudulent from A to Z, from birth to the current state. How can? So Nigeria has entered a very serious one chance. I tell you the truth. This guy is not fit to be Nigerian president. He is coming in as a capone to rule Nigeria. And that means that in his regime, everything bad will be legalized, will be established in Nigeria, will be instituted in Nigeria, both cultism, fake thing, even Yahoo boys, everybody will excel, I tell you the truth, in fraudulent activities, not really in genuine activities. If you know that your activities are genuine, allow the public to x-ray it. That is it. Why are you hiding it? It is true that he must have forged those documents. That is the truth. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.